After yesterday's morning Muse, I realized that I made a miscalculation. I don't want to say I made a mistake because I don't believe I ever make mistakes. There's always a reason behind the misnaming of something. In this case, it got me to think all day long. How could I have made a miscalculation, a seeming mistake? Even though I do this extemporaneously, this thing I knew better. I said that the word Sukkot in its full gematria was 913 Bereshis. It's not that. In its full gematria plus the letters themselves, it comes out to 661, which is one of my numbers because it's Esther and Shoshana. It actually relates the 661 to a high level of Ein Sof. Ein Sof incubed by a final mem of 600. I was thinking about this all day long, and that's why I was thinking about it, and that's why I made the mistake. Because the real thing I wanted to say is about this mem, this final mem, the 13th letter, the echad, the 13 attributes of mercy, the shofar, 586 plus the 14 of the yad. That's the level that I'm talking about. You see? That's the level of Sukkot. To sit in the Sukkah, this cube that's a final mem, to sit in there and to look up through the Sachach. That's the real essence of Sukkos. And that's what I wanted to say, but got thrown off. So all day and all night I'm thinking about this final mem. Today I want to say about Sukkah. Hag Sameach. The secret of Sukkah is Simcha. One should always be with Simcha. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov is the one who used to stress that. Simcha is one of the essences, along with Emunah, that are above everything, above the commandments. These are a priori essences of man. How one should be with Simcha. Now what is the gematria of Simcha? Simcha is 353 plus 4 letters plus 1 for the word. That's 358. That's Mashiach. Simcha brings the Mashiach. Simcha is the Mashiach. Simcha destroys the Nahash of 358. It also destroys Ka'as in its full spelling, 358. 350 plus 8 letters. Life itself is Simcha. There's no room for anything else. And Sukkot is the holiday of Simcha. The water drawing festival. The mem of the water drawer. This expresses the true essence of the Jewish individual. He had Yira in the 10 days of Rosh Hashanah, and that leads to Simcha. Simcha is the Jewish emotion. Simcha Torah. There's no room for anything else, because in the Etzmos level, now listen to this, in the Etzem Neshama, which is the 6th level, the underneath part of the Yehida level, Etzem Neshama, is also 600. 600, that same as the final Mem, the same as the Shofar. The Shofar is the sound of this level. The Shofar, as the first part is 306 plus the 14, that's 320, which just happens to be the Sachach spelt out. And what does the Sachach do? It puts away the 280. So it's a Sachach here of the 5 din. It puts away the 280 of the final letters for din. And here's another thing of Sukkot. In the Mishnah Sukkah, chapter 5, Mishnah 4, there's a thing, Yud Hey, and then in Yud Hey, there's 2 Yud Heys, and then in the Gematria, it says, oh, it's always one name, it's not 2 names. Sure, it's one name because it's Yud Hey, Yud Hey. That's the name of Yud Kei Vav Kei in Olam Haba. And then, this is what I'm doing for that. I'm doing Yud times Hey, but Hey spelt as Hey, Yud, 15. So it's Yud, 20, spelt out, times Hey, 15. That's 300. And then I'm plussing that times another Yud, 20, times Hey, 15, another 300, 600. This Yud Hey comes out to be 600 also, which is the final Mem, which is the Shofar. It's very deep. Simcha has another spelling, another gematria. If I spell out all the letters of Simcha in their full spelling, Shin, Mem, Het, Hey, that's 834. That's the same as the word Aleph, 831, Aleph, Lamed, final Pei. That's 831 plus 3 letters, 834, because Simcha is the Aleph, and the Aleph is everything. Everything is the Aleph and comes out of the Aleph. Everything has to be brought back into the Aleph. Aleph as Hashem, as the one, as the essence level. Simcha is that a priori necessity that everything in the Torah leads back to. That and Emunah and the Amen level. The Man level. This is evident in joyousness of Sukkot. The Amen level of Sukkah being 91. Samach, Vav, Kaf, Hey, 91, same as Yud Ke Vav Ke Elokim, which is not Elokim, Yud Ke Vav Ke Adonai, which is the Adonai name with a cover. The cover of the pronunciation. It's the Yud Ke Vav Ke with a cover. And what's that cover? That's the Sukkah. And what's the Sukkah but the final Mem? And that's where we are. And this is all led by my mistake of yesterday, which obviously isn't a mistake. I'm just looking here. Enough for today. So I wish you a Hag Sameach. Hag Sameach in Gematria is 359, which happens to be Satan. And Hag Sameach eliminates the Satan. It's the same thing. Only Simcha.